Right, hello, welcome to today's Matwork. Today we're going to be working with a band. If you don't have a band, you still could do the workout, but we will be using the band quite a lot. So it doesn't matter if it's a heavy band or a lighter band, whatever you've got will be fine. We'll just start standing up and bring the feet sit bone distance apart underneath the hips and just standing up tall. Just give the shoulders a little roll and let's just take a couple of nice deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good, just create some length through the body. Feel like you're being pulled up by the crown of the head. Shoulder blades are gently sliding down into your back pockets. And then just find me a bit of abdominal connection. So pelvic floor's gently drawing up, the navel's drawing into the spine. Just going to start by reaching the arms out to the front. Think about the pinky finger just drawing down a little bit. And we're just going to do 8 wall pulls. So as we exhale, we're going to pull the band across the chest. And inhale to bring it back in. Good, and exhale. And inhale. Good, exhale, just keeping up nice and tall and opening those collarbones. Good, we've got 4 more. And inhale. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good, just warming up those shoulders, bring the arms down. We're going to go into some roll downs. I'm going to add some arm variations in as well. So I'm going to bring those arms right up overhead. And as we exhale, we're just going to let the chin come forward and we're going to roll off our imaginary wall. All the way down. Take a breath in at the bottom. And then as we exhale, we're going to tilt that pelvis, roll the hips back over the top of the feet. And then restack that spine and coming all the way up. Good, from here, we're going to go over towards the right. And I'm going to pull on the band 3 times with the right arm. 3, and 2, and 1. Good, come back up to center. And let's go over to the left. And 3, and 2, and 1. And back to center. Let's go again. So we're going back to our roll down. So let the chin come forward. Almost feel like we're diving off our mat. Taking a breath in at the bottom. And then exhale again, restacking that spine, 1 vertebrae at a time, ribs coming over the top of the hips, shoulders come back over the top, up tall. Let's take that side lean, and we've got 3, and 2, and 1, and coming back up to center. Let's lean to the left, and 3, and 2, and 1, and come back to center. Let's do that one more time. And let's go. Let that chin come forward. And rolling off our mat. Try and keep the hips over the feet. Take a breath in. And then exhale. Restacking that spine, reaching the arms out the front, lifting the arms overhead. Let's take that side lean. I've got 3, and 2, and 1. And back to center, and lean to the left, and 3, and 2, and 1, and back to center. Lovely. Bring those arms down, give those shoulders roll. Alright, we're going to sit on our mat. We're going to start with some rollbacks today, and we're going to work with our band. So I'll just go face front onto you guys. So I'm going to pop the band behind or around my feet. Knees are bent, feet can be slightly apart. And we're just going to start by sitting up tall, just really stacking up that spine. And don't hold on to the band too tight because we're going to do a bit of a chest expansion. So as we exhale, we're just going to pull on our band, straight arms, and inhale to pull it back. And again, exhale, straight arm pull, and inhale to pull it back. Good. And exhale. So we're going to be lifting those collarbones. Good, we've got 3 more. And 2. And 1. Good. Alright, we're going to add a roll back in now and then we're going to add that chest expansion. So arms are going to come out the front. We're going to tilt that pelvis and we're going to roll it back. Just find that sticky point, take a breath in. And then exhale, we're going to roll the ribs over the hips, come up tall and add that chest expansion back in. Good. Arms come forward and exhale. Tilt the pelvis and roll it back. Take a breath in. Exhale to roll back up. and pulling on that band. Good, we've got 4 more, and exhale. Taking it back, breathing in, roll the ribs over the hips, come up tall, and exhale, straight arm pull. And exhale to take it back, and coming back up, and that chest expansion. Nice work, guys, we've got 2 to go, and exhale, tilt that pelvis, roll it back. And exhale to come on up, and that chest expansion. Good, 1 more time. Exhale, take it back, hold it for the breath in, exhale to come back up, and take that chest expansion. Alright, we're going to do a little stinger here. So we're going to roll back, we're going to twist slightly to the right, and then we're going to do 6 little stingers. So arms are reaching out the front, tilt that pelvis, roll it back, and then I want you to just twist towards the right hand side, and we've got 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good, come back to center, and come all the way up. And let's do 1 to the left. So let's exhale to take it back, tilt that pelvis. Going to bring both hands over that left knee. And we've got 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Come back to center, and rolling our way all the way up. Lovely. Alright, we're going to lie down on our mat on our back. I'm going to just have the band across the top of the hips. So just bring those feet so they're about sit bone distance apart. You can bring them together, then take them into turn out, and then pull the heels apart as well. And the band is just going to be resting over the top of the hip bones, and holding onto the band, and then just pressing the hands into the floor. So we're going to do some pelvic curls with a bit of resistance. Just take a moment to check in with our body. Again, focus on that breath. Finding that lift through the pelvic floor, the navel's drawing into the spine. And then we're going to go into our pelvic curl. So let's exhale, tilt that pelvis, wind up that pubic bone, and roll the hips up. Good. So keep holding onto that band. Take a breath in at the top. And then as we exhale, we're going to roll that spine all the way back down into the floor. Good. Breathing in. And exhale, tilt that pelvis. And roll it up. Take a breath in. And then exhale to roll it back down. So the tighter you hold onto the band, the more resistance you're going to get. And exhale, tilt that pelvis. Roll up. Think about pulling the knees up over the toes, breathing in. And exhale to roll it back down. Good, we've got 3 more. And exhale. Spiraling those inner thighs inwards. Take a breath in. And exhale to roll. Imagine if you had a ball between your knees, you'd be gently giving it a squeeze. And exhale to take it up. Take a breath in. And exhale to roll it down. Alright guys, we've got 1 to go. We're going to add a little bit extra onto this last one. And we're going to exhale to bring it up. Good. And we're just going to do 6 little pulses. So we're going to lower the bottom almost to the floor. And squeeze it up. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2, and 1. Take it up, hold, pull the knees right over the toes, and then we're going to roll our way all the way back down. Whew, nice work. Alright, we're going to go into spine twist. So we're going to work with our band. We're going to have our arms up to the ceiling. So we want the arms reasonably wide, and we're going to be pulling on one side of the band as our knees go over to the other side. So from here, we're going to bring the legs up into tabletop, 1 leg and then 2 legs. And as we inhale, I'm going to drop my knees away from you, and I'm going to pull my front hand towards you. Breathe in, and then as we exhale, we're coming up. Lovely. Now let's take the knees towards the camera. Take the arm away, and then coming back up. Good. So we're going to inhale, twist, and exhale to hold. And then coming back up. Good. And inhale to twist. Exhale to hold. And inhale to bring it back up. Good. And again. If you want to add on, you could extend the top leg. Bend the knee. and come back up. And again, we're going to twist, pull the arm away, extend the top leg, bend the knee, and come back up. We're going to do one more. If you want to try double leg, you're going to take it over. Good, extend one on both legs, bend the knees, and come back up, and twist, extend, breathe in, and come back up. Lovely, and then we're just going to lower those legs, 1 and 2. Great. All right, we're going to go into some chest lifts now, and then we're going to add some single leg stretch, some double leg stretch, and some crisscross. So arms are reaching up to the ceiling, and as we exhale, we're just going to reach the arms forward, come up into our chest lift, and inhale to float it down, and exhale, and inhale. So think about making as many creases in the front of your shirt as you can, between your ribs and your hips, and float it back down. Good, and exhale, and inhale. We've got 2 more, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale. Lovely. All right, we're going to bring those legs back up into tabletop, and this time as we come up into our chest lift, we're going to bring our band as far over the top of the shins as we can, and then we're going to breathe in, lengthen one leg out, and exhale, bring it back, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. We've got 4 more, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Last 2, inhale, and exhale, inhale, exhale, and take the head down, and just pop the feet onto the floor. Give the arms a quick break. All right, we're going to do that again. This time we're going to add crisscross. So we're going to be going off to the side as that leg goes out. So arms coming out, we're going to bring those legs back up into tabletop, and we're going to come up into our chest lift. So this time extend your right leg out, twist towards the left, and then come back to center. Take the left leg out, twist to the right, and center, and twist, and center, and twist, and center. Good, so we're twisting towards that knee, extending the opposite leg out, and twist, and center. We've got 1 more each way, and twist, and center, last one, and twist, and center, and lower the head, and lower the legs. Whew, nearly there. We've got 1 more set to go. I'm going to try the, our double leg stretch. So I'm going to be sending both legs out together, and option is to pull the arms up along over the head as well. So let's take the arms up to the ceiling, bring those legs back up into tabletop. Exhale, come up into our chest lift. So as we breathe, you're going to reach the legs out, and exhale, bring it in. If you want to reach the arms out as well, and exhale, bring it in. Good, we've only got 4 more, and bring it in, and 3, try and stay high in that chest lift, and bring it in, and 2, and bring it in, and last one, and bring it in. Give me a little bit more reach, take down the head, pop the feet down, and just have a big long body stretch. Just have a quick look at my program. Lovely. All right, we're going to do our roll-ups with our band today, and we're going to add a bit of a row. So just come all the way up for me. Pop the band behind the feet. Don't hold on too tight. The further the rope up, the further you hold up the band, the stronger the support will be. So just pressing through those heels, feet are together, and I'm just going to exhale, tilt that pelvis, and roll it all the way back. Take a breath in, and then as we exhale, come into chest lift, and sitting up tall. And we're going to add a row, so we're going to bend those elbows. Good, and again, exhale, roll it back, push through those heels, lengthen your way out, breathe in, come up into that chest lift, and then exhale, scoop the tummy, and into our row. Good, and again. Take a breath in, come up into that chest lift. Scoop the tummy and a row. We're going to do 2 more. And exhale, take it down. Breathing in. Exhale, scoop the tummy and our row. Good, 1 more time. And exhale, take it back. Inhale the chest lift. Exhale to come on up. And row. Beautiful. Alright, we're going to go into some leg circles. So we're going to use our band with our leg circles today. So let's start with our right leg. So I'm going to just keep the band around the right leg. And I'm just going to roll all the way down. Good. I'm going to bring that right leg up towards the ceiling. Just holding onto each band, elbows in by the side. And we're just going to do 8 toe pumps. So I'm going to push the toes up towards the ceiling and flex. And push and flex. And point and flex and point and flex. Got 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. All right. From there, we're going to take that leg into turn out. So your heel is in, your toe is out, and we're going to do 6 leg circles in each direction. So we're going to draw that leg across the body, down and around, and back up to the ceiling. And 2. So just 1 breath per movement. Inhale and exhale. Try and keep that pelvis as stable as possible. Really anchor yourself down through the other leg. And back to center. Let's go the other way. So circle goes out wide, crosses the midline, and back to the ceiling. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And come back center. Let's pop both bands in the opposite hand. And we'll just pull that leg across the body, getting a bit of stretch into the side of the hip. Try and twist the arch of the foot towards the floor. Good. All right, we're going to, before we swap sides, we're going to do a little single leg teaser exercise. So we're going to take that leg out long onto the floor. And as we come up into our chest lift, we're going to bring that right leg up to the long diagonal. So we're going to come up into our chest lift. And we're going to come up into our single-legged teaser. Take a breath in, and then as we exhale, we're going to roll it back down. And again, inhale, come up into that chest lift, and roll up into our single-legged teaser. And then we're going to roll it back down. Good, we've got 1 to go. And again, inhale and exhale, coming up, lift that chest, open those collarbones. And then we're just going to lower that leg back down to the floor. Nice work, guys. Let's swap it over to the other side. Good. So again, not too tight with the band. And let's exhale to roll all the way down. And then we're going to take that left leg up to the ceiling. So we're just going to start with 8, point and flex. So we're going to point the toes and flex the foot. And point and flex. Point and flex and point and flex. We've got 4 more. Point and flex and 3 and flex and 2 and flex. Last one. Point and flex. Lovely. All right, let's come into a slight turn out position. Heeling toes out. We've got 6 circles. So inhale across the body and up and around. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Try and cross that midline. And 6. Come back up to center, and let's go the other way. And we've got 6, and 5, and 4, and 3. And 2, and 1. Great, come back to center. Let's pop both hands in the opposite hand. Again, we'll just draw that leg across the body, just stretching into the side of the hip there. Arch of the foot's twisting towards the floor. Good. Alright. I'm going to take back by both hands in each hand again. I'm going to reach that leg to the floor. We're going to do our single leg teaser. So I'm going to inhale into a chest lift, and then as we exhale, I'm going to bring that leg up, sitting up tall, and then as we exhale, I'm going to roll it back down. Good, and again, so inhale to that chest lift, and lift that chest, bring the leg up tall, and then exhale to lengthen it back out. Nice work, team. We've got one more, and exhale to come on up, lift that leg, and then exhale to come on down. Lovely. I'll just get you to come up one more time, and we're just going to take that band. Alright, we're going to do our set of hundreds now. We're going to work our band. We're going to start with long legs. We're going to tap the band onto the thighs as we pump our arms, and then option will be to bring the legs up off the floor as well. You can do single leg lifts, you can do double leg lifts. So I'm going to take the arms overhead, legs are reaching long, and we're going to breathe into our chest lift, and we're breathing in, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 5 and in, and out, and in, nice and strong for the arms, 5 and out, 5 and in. If you want to add the legs, 5 and out, you're certainly welcome to lift it, 5 and in, 5 and out, it's halfway, 4, 5 and in, and out, and in, and out, and in, and out, and in, and out. One more set. 5 in, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's allow the legs if you've got them up. Take the arms up and go all the way over, and just enjoy that body stretch. Good. Alright, we're just going to leave the band for a minute. We're going to come up and we're going to do some rolling, and then we're going to see if we can add some leg extension overhead. So we're trying to go into a bit of a roll over. So we're just going to come up in through a spine stretch. So come on up, and then exhale to come all the way up to seated. And then we're just going to shuffle our bottom forward and bring our heels in towards our bottom. So we're going to try and roll up into a ball, and we're trying to get the head in between the knees. Keep looking down at the heels and try and keep the gap between the heels and the bottom quite stable. So just going to roll off the back of the hips, feet lifted, and take a breath in as you roll back. And then exhale to come up and find that balance. Good, inhale, and exhale. Good, and again. Good, so if you're looking for something a little bit more, you could go over, extend the legs, bend the knees, and come back through. Roll over, extend the legs, bend the knees, and come back through. Let's try 3 more of those. Or you can just keep it at the normal rolling. Good, and 1 more. And coming back through. Lovely. All right. Let's get into some side line work. All right. Just going to lie on our side. So I want to lie at the back of the mat. So the back of the shoulders, the back of the hips are in line with the back of the mat. Bottom arm can be long, you can bend that elbow, or you can pop a towel on your head if that's more comfortable. And we're just going to start by lengthening that body out nice and long. Just bring the feet forward slightly and really reach through the heels as if you're standing on your feet. I'm going to take the arm up to the ceiling and see if we can do a little bit of balance here. So as we exhale, I'm just going to start by lifting the top leg and then lower. And the top leg and then lower. Good, and the top leg, and lower, one more time. Good, alright, so I'm going to lift the top leg, then we're going to bring the bottom foot up, lower the bottom foot, and lower the top leg. And top leg, then the bottom leg, lower the bottom leg, and then lower the top leg. 2 more times, top leg, bottom leg, lower the top leg, and lower the bottom leg. Good, let's go again, top leg, and bottom leg, lower the bottom leg, and then the top leg. Alright, let's see if we can lift both legs up into the air at the same time. I'm going to reach the arm forward, reach the arm back up, and lower the legs. Let's try that again. So I'm going to lift both legs, arm comes forward, arm goes up, and lower the legs. We've got 2 more. And lift, and reach, and lift, and lower. 1 more time. Let's lift those legs, reach the arm forward, take the arm up, and lower those legs. Lovely. Alright, we're going to bend that bottom knee right underneath. Going to work into that bottom a little bit more. So the top leg is lengthened, and we're just going to go into internal rotation. So let the toes drop down. I'm going to kick that leg forward, and a small lift, lower, and sweep it back. And forward, and lift, and lower, and sweep it back. And forward, and lift, lower, and sweep it back. We've got 3 more. Forward, lift, lower, and sweep it back, and forward. Try and keep that pelvis stable, and back. The last one. I'm going to come forward, and I'm going to lift. Make sure the toes angle down. I'm going to drop that toe 12 times. We've got 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep that leg back, and pull it on in. Whew. And give that bottom a little rub. Right, we're going to do our side lying push-ups, and then we're going to do our chest opener. So for our side lying push-up, I want to wrap the bottom arm around the rib cage, and the top hand is on the floor just near the shoulders. Both knees are bent up, and we're trying to get that spine nice and long as we exhale. We're just going to push up into the floor, slight rotation, and then inhale to come all the way back down. And exhale, push it up, a little twist. And then inhale to bring it back down. Got 3 more, and exhale. And coming back down, and exhale. And inhale. Great, we've just got 1 to go, and exhale. And inhale, coming all the way down. Great, now you can pop your hands behind your head. If you prefer to have the arms all the way out the front, that's totally fine. Whatever is more comfortable for you. Knees are bent up. And we're going to inhale to lift that top arm, and then exhale, roll onto that back shoulder. So just opening up that chest. Take a breath in there, and then as we exhale, drawing the arm all the way through. Good. Inhale to lift, and exhale to roll. Take a breath in there, and then exhale to come all the way back through. We've got 1 more. Inhale to lift, and exhale, roll it back. Hold it there for the stretch. If you'd like to take the top leg out, you're welcome to. See if you get it to sit heavy on the floor. Good. Let's bend that top knee, and then as we exhale, we're going to come all the way through. Lovely. We're going to have a little bit of a seated working break, so as we swap from one side to the other. So we're going to do a bit of seated spine twist and some spine stretch. So I'm just going to hold our band. You can double it over if you like, so you don't have so much length of it hanging down. Feet are just wider than the hips or thereabouts. And very much like the roll down, we're going to roll off our wall. So as we exhale, let the chin come forward, and then reach with the crown of the head, so reaching towards me. Take a breath in, and then exhale. We're going to come back up our wall. Breathe in and exhale. Let the chin come forward and reach. Take a breath in, and exhale to come up. Okay, this time we're going to go into our flat back. So we're going to exhale, tilt the pelvis, roll the spine forward, and then we're going to lift the arms, flatten the spine out. And then as we exhale, we're going to round the spine and restack back up our wall. Let's try that again. So we're going to drop that chin and come forward. flatten out that spine. We're going to round the spine out, arms come forward, and roll back up our wall. You've got one to go. And exhale, coming forward. And breathe in, lift, open up that chest. Then the arms go forward, round up the spine. And then we're going to roll all the way back up our wall. Alright, we're going to lengthen our band out. And I'm just going to bring that band behind the back of the shoulders. So just get it to go kind of underneath your armpits. A little bit of tension, doesn't have to be too much. And as we exhale, I'm going to twist to the right. And inhale, center. And then twist to the left. And inhale, center. Let's add a pulse. Let's exhale. And center. Exhale. And center. Exhale. And center. Exhale. And center. One more each way. And pulse. Pulse. Grow tall through the middle. And pulse. Pulse. And back to center. Beautiful. Alright, we'll pop that band to the side. I'm going to do our sideline work on the other side. So again, just line up the back of your mat. Back of the shoulders, the back of the hips are in line with the back of the mat. Feet can come slightly forward. Find that lift in the side waist. And really energize those legs. So we've got lots of length coming through the heels. Arm goes up to the ceiling. I'm going to lift the top leg. And lower. And lift. And lower. Good. And lift. Keep that zip happening in the abdominals. And lower. And lift. And lower. Alright, let's lift the top leg. Then see if we can lift the bottom leg. Lower the bottom leg. Lower the top leg. And top leg. And bottom leg. Lower the bottom leg. And lower the top leg. And lift. And lift. And lower. And lower. We've got one more time. And lift. And lift. And lower. And lower. Good. Alright, this time I'm going to try and lift both legs. I'm going to reach the arm forward. So as we exhale, I'm going to lift both legs up. I'm going to bring the arm forward. Take the arm back to the ceiling. And lower those legs. Good. Trying to keep as stable as possible through the torso. Trying to keep the hips stacked on top of each other. And lift. And the arm come forward. The arms come back. And lower one more time. And lift. And forward. And lift. And lower. Nice work, guys. Alright, let's bring that bottom knee, tuck it underneath. Top leg is long. And we're going to go into that internal rotation. So let that toe turn down. And we're going to sweep that leg forward. Small lift. Lower. And sweep it back. Forward. Small lift. Lower. Sweep it back. And forward. And lift. Lower. Sweep it back. We've got 3 more. Forward. Lift. Lower. And sweep it back. And 2. Sweep back the last one. Let's come forward and lift. Keep that toe dropped. And let's go for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep that leg back. And bend that knee back in. Whew. And again, just give that bottom a little rub. That one always gets you where you live. Alright, we're going to do our sideline push-ups. So our bottom arm is going to get wrapped around the rib cage, and our top hand is on the floor just by our shoulder. Spine is nice and long, and as we exhale, we're just going to push it up with some light rotation. And then inhale to bring it back down. Good. Exhale, push it up. And inhale to bring it back down. Got 3 more. Exhale. Slight twist of the spine at the top. And coming back down, we've got 2 to go. And exhale. And inhale. Good. Last one. And exhale. And inhale to bring it back down. Nice. Alright, let's do our chest opener. So again, pick your hand position. You can be going behind your head, or arms can be long. And we're going to lift that top arm. And then exhale, roll into that back shoulder. Take a breath in there. And then exhale to come all the way back through. Good, inhale, lift. And exhale to roll. Take a breath in. And exhale to bring it back through. Good, we've got one more. Inhale to lift. And exhale to roll. Again, if you want to take the top leg out, you could. Good, we're going to bend that knee. And then use our exhale breath to come all the way back through. Lovely. Alright, we're going to go into a bit of back extension. So we're going to work on our tummy. So come on over onto your stomach. And we're just going to have the hands as if we're about to do a push-up. So just wide of the shoulders. Now head can go heavy and the chest can go heavy on the floor. I'll just keep my head turned so I can keep talking to you. And we're just going to start by doing a little lift through the arms. So tummy straight up away from the mat. And as we exhale, we're just going to lift the hands off the floor and then lower back down. So you can have your head heavy on the mat and we'll lift those hands and lower the hands. And lift the hands and lower the hands. So we're just starting to recruit those upper back muscles and lift the hands and lower the hands. Good, we're going to do that one more time. And lift the hands and lower the hands. Lovely. This time as we lower the hands, we're going to push ourselves up into a little swan. So we're going to lift the hands off the mat, then we're going to push the hands down and just push up. Elbows can stay on the mat. And we're going to lower back down and lift the hands off the mat. Good. So we're going to push the hands into the mat and come up into a little swan. And then we're coming back down and we're going to lift the hands. Watch, if you want to go a bit further, we're going to push into the mat. And then if you want to go all the way up into cobra, you're welcome to. And then we're going to bring the elbows back down, bring the upper body down and lift the hands. So push the hands into the floor and come up onto the elbows. And if you want to go all the way up into cobra, come back down and lift those hands. Let's try that one more time. So push the hands into the floor, come up onto the elbows, and then pushing all the way up. And then we're coming back down, lift those hands, and have a rest. Just fix my hair out the way. Alright, let's do some paddling with those legs. So I'm going to bring the hands underneath the forehead. I'm going to lift both legs up into the air, and then we're just going to get those legs paddling. So try and keep the pelvis as stable as possible. Now options with the arms, you can keep the head down. You could lift the head and the hands float up off the floor. You can take the hands out to the T position. Or you can bring the arms out for some full swimming. So just try and slow it down, try and get the opposite arm, opposite leg moving. Good. A few more deep breaths. Lovely, last one. If you're taking your arms out, let's take them back to the T. Pull the hands back under the forehead. Lower the head. And lower the legs. Lovely, we're just going to bend those knees. And just let those legs go from side to side. Great, pop the hands underneath the armpits. We're just going to push ourselves up into our rest position. So knees together if you can, gives you quite a nice round back stretch. If your back doesn't love that, then you can certainly go for the wide knee, gives you a flatter back stretch. So you go for whichever stretch feels better for you today. And we're coming up. Lovely. All right, we're just going to finish off with a bit of support work. So we're going to go from our 4-point kneel into our plank position, into our front support, and we're going to do a leg pull today. So we're going to be in our plank position and we're going to be lifting one leg at a time 5 times. So let's just start off in our 4-point kneel. And we'll just start with the cat and cow. So let's round the spine out, tilt the pelvis, create that strong C curve. Then come back through neutral and lift and lengthen through that upper back. Good, and again, round it up. Wind up that U bone. And then come back through neutral and lift and reach. Lovely, one more time. Really drawing those sit bones towards the floor. And come back through neutral. And lift that chest. And then just coming back into a neutral position. So really strong push through the arms, really pulling ourselves out of our wrists. Pelvis is stable, and all we do is we're going to exhale, take one leg out behind. I don't mind which leg. And then exhale, the other leg goes out behind. So we're coming into our front support, our plank position. From here, we're going to lift the hips up high into the air. We're going to try and lower the heels towards the floor. And then we're going to come back into our front support. Let's try that again. So the hips are going to go up, nice and high. We're going to try and lower the heels. And then we're coming back into our front support. We're going to do that one more time. And we're going to lift those heels. Lift the hips rather, we're going to lower the heels. Alright, we're going to come back into our front support. Let's take our right foot up, just off the floor. I'm going to lift that foot 5 times. So we've got 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good, and pop that foot down. And over to the other side. We've got 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good, let's lift those hips up one more time. And we're just going to walk those feet out. So just bending one knee and then over to the other side. Good, just stretching out the calves. Good, we're going to come back into our front support. We're just going to lower ourselves to the floor for 5 counts. If you want to come to your knees, that's a good option. I'm lowering for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're down. Lovely. Just come back up into your rest position one more time. And then we're just going to make our way up and we're just going to finish up with our roll downs again. We won't worry about the band this time. Whew. Just give the shoulders a couple of rolls. Take a moment to check in with that breath. And let's bring those arms up. So imagine if you had your band in your hand. And we're going to exhale, let the chin drop. And just rolling down. You're just feeling the difference, the ease in the body now. Taking the breath in. And then exhale. Scoop that tummy, restack the spine. Bring the arms out the front and lift it up. Let's do that one more time and exhale. Let the chin come forward. And rolling down. Take a breath in. And exhale. Restack that spine. Good. Keeping that neutral position in the pelvis, just find a little bit of upper back lift. Take the arms out wide like a T, opening up that chest. And bring the arms down. Well, thanks for joining me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again very soon.